Okay, so I don't look my best right now, but I need to say something. And I've decided that I'm going to do videos like these, and I don't even know if I'm going to start editing these videos. I'm just going to do them. But I have a problem. I'm going to tell you what it's like to need a mobility device, specifically a power chair. And when I say power chair, I mean an orthopedic power chair. So one that is made for the individual using the power chair. My power chair quit working almost a month ago. Now, I am physically able to use crutches to walk, but here's my problem. Right now, to go out in public and do things independently, having a wheelchair makes me feel safe and secure and independent. And currently, I'm not allowed to have that. And let me tell you why. My doctor has to approve for this company to write me a prescription, or well, to order me a joystick. My doctor that's already approving the wheelchair, who has already done paperwork in the past, has to approve a joystick because the joystick on my wheelchair shorted out and melted the back control panel of my chair. Now, I was patient. I was. You know, this company, New Motion, I was patient with them. But here's the problem. We are now a month, almost 5 weeks out of this. And my wheelchair is sitting downstairs. It doesn't work because the joystick is shorted out. I can't even charge it properly, so I'm pretty sure the new batteries they put on it are now dead. And all because my doctor had to fill out some paperwork, which I'm not blaming her, because this process shouldn't be this slow by this company. It really isn't her fault that she has to fill out paperwork, but the fact that they had to send her the paperwork, it took UK hospital a week, almost 2 weeks to even get the paperwork. Then she wasn't able to fill it out because she wasn't in the office, which is not my fault, and it's not her fault because she's allowed to be out of the office. And then once she fills it out, they just told me on the phone that it's going to be another 2 weeks before they can even order the parts to fix my wheelchair. And my whole thing about this is, what if I needed that chair as my primary mobility device? What happens then? Do they still take a month, almost 2 months, to fix my chair? Or are they going to say, oh my gosh, this person has to have this to walk. I need to fill this out, to get this paperwork into the insurance company and whoever so that we can get this person's wheelchair fixed. Because I'm starting to think that it doesn't matter what your mobility status is. And I'm starting to think that they couldn't care less about their customers. Now, I think that the texts that come out to your house, I think that they genuinely care about their customers, but the people that are in the office and need to send this paperwork and do all the things that you need to do to get the equipment, I don't think they realize the urgency of someone needing a wheelchair. And that makes me say, is it just assumed that we don't have lives because we're in wheelchairs? Is it assumed that our time is less precious than other people's? I'm trying to understand this, and I'm not sure that I'm ever going to really be able to understand it. And I want to, because I want to be patient and I want to be a consumer that's patient. But here's the thing. when it comes to mobility devices, is it really fair to the individual who, oh, I'm just going to throw this out there. I already face a lot of other struggles, so having to deal with you because, oh, we don't see the, the urgency. Well, why not? Why, I know several individuals who are wheelchair bound. That is their main mobility device. And I think about, what if this was them? What would they do? And the company told me, well, we can see if we have spare parts, but we don't really do that anymore. And I said, well, what am I supposed to do? And they said, we're sorry. Really? You're sorry? Okay, thank you for being sorry, but sorry doesn't help me get around. And I feel like my time should be just as precious as anyone else's time, even though I use a mobility device. And I have a new job opportunity, but I really want to use my chair to perform at that job. And I'm in a waiting period with my job with background checks and drug test and that type of thing. So I have time for them to figure it out, but my time is, shrinking. And I'm starting to really get frustrated because when you talk to them on the phone, it's like they don't understand that this is an issue. So I guess I'm just trying to make maybe able-bodied aware that this is a problem. I know that people are inconvenienced because their car breaks down, and that is inconvenience for anybody, whether you're able-bodied or not. But think about your legs literally breaking down and having to wait months for somebody to get you a part. That's just like food for thought. I know that it never crosses people's minds. It's not something that you think about daily because it's not something that affects you daily. But what if it did? I guess my thing about this whole video is, if it affected you and more people that you know, would you be more likely to do something about it, to help? And that's going to lead into another video for another time because I'm going to go off on a tangent with that one. But I normally don't just sit down and do a video without doing my hair and makeup. But this is really bothering me. And it's bothering me on the level that, not just because I'm affected, but because I know there are several people that use a chair for everyday function in life. They don't have an option to use crutches. They don't have an option to maybe use a manual chair. They have to have a power chair. Who is going to speak up for them if I don't do it? And I know the company probably won't ever see this, and that's fine. But I wanted to make other people, just the able-bodied community, aware of this problem. And I'm not sure what more to do other than just make a video and get my emotions and feelings out about how I feel about this. I know it is what it is, and me making this video is not going to change anything. But it makes me feel better that there's a group of people out there that can see this and think, that's something I never thought about. That's something I should be aware that maybe I should be a little more grateful for the ability just to leave my house and go to the grocery store without having to worry about, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'll have to use the store grocery wheelchair, and I don't know. I just really had to make this video. Yeah, there'll be a series of these, and I don't know that I'm going to edit my videos anymore. I just want to be authentic, and that's what I'm going to start doing. So, leave comments down below if you're enraged by this, and let me know what you would do, or if you've ever dealt with anything like this. I would love to know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my rant, guys.